Hi, I'm Daniela. I'm here to talk to you about how to administer your IVF medications. I was put on a Ganirelix Follistim protocol, and I don't know if it's a long or short protocol, but I'm guessing it's short, but still it's pretty long somehow. And just so you have a little idea, if you're starting your cycle now and you're just looking for information, you're pretty much going to be put on birth control pills for about a month. And during that time, there's a couple reasons why they do that. One is so they can do the hysterosalpingogram exam again, where they put the saline solution in your uterus and look for fibroids and scars and see if you're even a good candidate for IVF. And the second reason is, before, when they didn't do this preceding period of birth control pills and you jumped straight into the hormone medications, you'd guaranteed you would have OHSS. So that decreases your chances by a lot by doing the birth control pills initially. So just expect that that's going to happen. You're going to be put on birth control pills for a long time. Mine went on for almost 4 weeks. Then you get a period, and on day 3 of that cycle, you should get started with your hormone medications, whatever you're prescribed. In my case, I started with Follistim and Menopur, which is what I'm going to be applying tonight. Along with that, I'm also taking aspirin, baby aspirin, CoQ10 twice a day, fish oil at least once a day. I like to take twice a day because that's something I've always done in my whole life. I think it's really good for you. What else? Oh, and I also got started on 2 antibiotics. The one that was given to me was doxycycline, and that's twice a day, morning and night, and dexamethasone, which I only take at night. My husband was also prescribed doxycycline twice a day, and during this whole period of time we have to be very careful with over-exercising. We can't over-exercise, we have to avoid the sun because the antibiotic makes your skin very susceptible to burns and discoloration, so you have to avoid the sun, which was really hard for us. We live in Hawaii, so that was very difficult. Eat well, not drink, avoid caffeine, etc. So we're almost done with that. Our egg retrieval should be in a couple of days, I'm hoping, maybe 2 or 3 days. So let's get to it. So I just wanted to show you how to apply the medication. And it's pretty simple, a lot simpler than I expected it to be, even though I totally messed up. And if you haven't seen that video, you should see it so you don't make the same mistake that I did. But it's not very complicated. I'm gonna switch the Follistim pen because I'm done with this one. And if you don't know, you should be keeping the Follistim in the refrigerator. So it's pretty simple. Just put it in there. That thing will go down, it's not a problem. And screw it back in. Let's put the needle. These little needles come with it. So you just screw the needle in. You choose your dosage. Mine is 100. I started off with 175, now I'm at 100. There it is, 100. Yeah, because I was overstimulating. And in the case of Follistim, you don't have to, there's no bubbles. It's a vial ready to apply, so you don't get any bubbles. See, there's even a little drop already coming out. So this is ready. So let's do this first. And don't be scared, you know, I know it's weird and hard having to do injections on yourself, but it really doesn't hurt. I'm gonna wipe both sides because I have to do Follistim and Menopur, so I'm gonna do both sides already at once. So you just wipe with the alcohol, and the location is anywhere when you open your fingers like this, between your ovary and your belly button. It's anywhere in the middle. So just squeeze in there. Inject it and press the button. And you move all the way to 0. When it gets to 0, you count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and remove the needle. And that's done. Painless. So this one, it's a little more complicated, but also a little more fun. There are 2 little vials, one with liquid and one with a powder. Can you see the powder? Yeah. So we're gonna put the liquid inside the powder and mix the 2 together. So this is the needle that I'm gonna use. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna use that needle, neither are you. That's really big. But that's the needle that comes with the injection anyway. So just take that out. I don't know if your doctor is gonna give you this stuff, but if he doesn't, I think it's okay. You can mix with that needle that I was just showing you. But my doctor gives me this little thing. I don't know what this is called, but it makes it a lot easier to get the liquid out of the one vial and into the other vial. So you just put it in like this, and it's just a little pointy thing in the middle. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna add, he asked me, it comes with like 2 milliliters of volume in there. It's sodium chloride. 2 milliliters of vial. So he doesn't want me to use the whole thing. He just wants me to use 1.5 milliliters. So I'm actually going to inject 1.5 milliliters of air inside the vial and get the air out that way. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna push the air in, and then you turn it upside down and let it go, and the liquid comes out. But yeah, so not all of it comes out. Some air came with it. I'm gonna pull out like that. See how much I got. Almost. Okay. Now I got 1.5. Just play around with it until you get the volume that you want. Take that out. And here's the part that threw me off. I'm gonna be very careful so you can see this, because it looks like there's a lot of powder in here, right? You can see that, right? It looks like there's a lot of powder in there. But as soon as 1 drop of water gets in there, the whole thing evaporates. So that's what I want to show you, because that's what was throwing me off the last time. So watch. Do you see that? It's gone. Like magic. Gone. So I'm just going to inject the whole thing in there. And you have to make sure that it's really mixed. There's no floating powder around. Still is. And I'm not gonna lie, this one burns a little bit, but nothing bad, you know. Like what I tell my friends that we're doing this is just keep thinking, well, you're doing this whole thing so you can give birth one day. So that's pain. This is nothing. This is an ant bite. It's nothing. So don't even worry about the needle, about the burn. It's so minor. You don't see anyone crying over this. It's really nothing. So you're doing this whole thing so you can feel some real pain. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing again. Push some air in so I can get the liquid out without. Okay, push the air in, turn it upside down, get the liquid out. Get almost all of it out. Okay, got all of it. Make sure you get all of it. You don't want to waste anything. This all goes in the biohazard trash. Air comes out. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch to the small needle. As you can see, it's just as small as the Follistim needle. And you get, oh, there you go. I'm gonna wipe this again just in case. Oh, got a little blood out this time. So this one, for some reason, bruises. I didn't get a whole lot. I don't know if you can see. I only got one minor bruise right here, and it was, I think, on the second day that I did injections. I don't know what I did wrong, or I don't know, but that was the only bruise I got so far. I find that if you hold like at the base pretty hard and you push it down, like you pinch your skin, you know, or your fat, whatever. I just like to go fast on this one. It burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Done. So don't be alarmed if some liquid comes out. Like that has been happening with every shot that I've taken so far. So I'm guessing that's normal. So that's it. And then in the mornings, starting on day 6, I think, I started also taking Ganirelix in the mornings. And that's what I'm going to show next. So that will stop me from ovulating. So the difference between these two medications is the Follistim is pure FSH. It's straight out will make your follicles grow. And the Menopur is half FSH, half LH, which will help your eggs mature, not just grow. And then the Ganirelix that I take in the mornings, like I'll show you after, that one will stop me from ovulating. That's the same thing as Tetrotide, if that's what you're taking. It's the same thing. Okay, now it's Ganirelix time. I actually did the Ganirelix this morning. So right now it's like 8 AM here. But I wanted to do this in order, kind of how it started. So that's why I'm doing Ganirelix last for the video. But it's really the easiest one there is how to apply Ganirelix. It doesn't hurt at all. But it goes on your leg, and she said it doesn't go on the side of your leg, on top of your leg, on the bottom of your leg. It goes right on top, in the middle of your leg. So you just wipe yourself with the alcohol thing. Do it this way. Okay. And it's really easy. It really doesn't hurt. See over here? This can be a little tricky because it looks like it doesn't have enough medicine in there, but it does. If you flick it, there it is. So I almost threw one out because I thought it wasn't full enough, and that's just what it was. I think it's just a little thicker and it distributes a little weird in the vial, but so make sure to take the air out. There. And stab yourself with all you got. Do this, plump it up a little bit, and stab yourself with all you got. Ow, that one kind of hurt actually. But the liquid going in doesn't hurt. Done. So at the end of all this, next week sometime, I have an appointment on Monday, I have an appointment on Tuesday, tomorrow and the day after. And he'll decide when my egg retrieval will be and when I'll be taking my trigger shot, which will be a Lupron trigger shot, which I have never heard of before. I thought Lupron was an injection like Menopur, and I guess it can also be a trigger shot, because that's what my trigger shot will be. So just hang tight for the update. It should be coming this week sometime, and hopefully my egg retrieval will go just great. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Thank you for watching the video. I really hope this helped you. And see you next time. Aloha. I'm gonna take a picture and freak my mom out a little bit with the needle. No, Zoe, no! No, Zoe, no! Ah!